Blog Talk Radio.
Everybody get up! 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 I'm killing Mo, and there's an epidemic of senseless killing going on in this world today, such as governmental wars, gang and drug wars, domestic violence, and illegal guns. To stop this, we must all participate in international stop the violence campaign. You feel me? Brothers and sisters, increase the peace. We got to stop the violence. Stop the violence. Watch the beat. Watch the beat. Brothers and sisters. Real talk. Increase the peace. Too many of us die young. Die young. Never reaching out. Killing one another every day. Every day. And the signs of evidential. Evidential. We filled up the cemetery. What? We filled up the jail. What? Filled up the courtroom. What? Living constantly on bail. What? But the pain runs deep. Runs deep. Deep. Hurt is what you feel. You feel. Another shot is gone forever. And ever. The funerals are for real. For real. But when you look at your children, do you want them to end up dead? End up dead? Another shot is found. Wasted again. With the bullets in the head. We got to stop the violence. Stop the violence. Watch the beat. Watch the beat. Brothers and sisters, help me increase the peace. We got to stop the violence. Stop the violence. Watch the beat. Watch the beat. Brothers and sisters, real talk, increase the peace. We got to deprogram and reprogram the way we live our lives. And always put the creative first. And call a truce from enemies we made throughout the years to heal the wounds that we've had to nurse. Peace is a choice for us to lose before we lose our humanity. Since our children's future just at stake. So look within the mirrors of your soul and seek the truth. You'll find that love will always be stronger than hate. We got to break this cycle of being self-hatred, spiritual prison. Curse we have to shake and understand. To change our hoods and communities we can all be proud of. And pride ourselves on every level of master plans. So smell this. When someone else starts to tell you this colonial propaganda, man of who the enemies really are, remember that lack of education, jobs, and poverty is the real enemy. Be think and stop all the wars. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Watch the beat. Watch the beat. Brothers and sisters, help me increase the peace. We got to stop the violence. Stop the violence. Watch the beat. Watch the beat. Brothers and sisters, real talk, increase the peace. Gangbangers, stop right now! Help me, somebody! Fucking brothers, stop right now! Make this a better world to live. Latino brothers, stop right now! Stop killing one another. Caucasian brothers, stop right now! It won't be easy, but we all have to forgive. Christian brothers, stop right now! Help me, somebody! Asian brothers, stop right now! Make this a better world to live. Islamic brothers, stop right now! Stop killing one another. Christian brothers, stop right now! All God's children, stop the violence. Stop the violence. Watch the beat. Watch the beat. Brothers and sisters, help me increase the peace. We got to stop the violence. Stop the violence. Watch the beat. Watch the beat. Brothers and sisters, real talk, increase the peace. Stop the violence! Stop the violence! Stop the violence! Stop the violence! You heard what I said? Stop the violence! Right now! Right now!
News Talk Radio host Donnell Ballard. News, sports, celebrity news. Call in right now at 319-527-6761. Again, 319-527-6761. Daily Gossip News.
All right, y'all. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the hottest show in the nation. This is where we talk about everything from political news, sports, world news, you name it, we talk about it. Welcome to the show. We got the hottest team on the air with us. Shout out to Miss D. What's up, Miss D?
Nothing. How y'all doing? Woo-hoo!
Hey, I'm blessed. What do you think about
Me
that?
Too. Me too.
I know that's right.
am too.
And we got
I am
our
blessed.
sports reporter live with us on this beautiful Wednesday night, Hump Day Wednesday. What's going on, man?
What's going on? Lotto, how's everybody doing tonight?
Lotto, when it comes down to sports news, you guys, he going to keep us updated, abreast of what's going on in the world of sports news. We'll be talking to him coming up in a little bit about that, y'all. We didn't have a show yesterday. A lot of crazy stuff happened, but guess what? This is episode 3. We back on the air. And the first thing we always do before we start the show, we like to know what our team, our staff, how they been doing. How was your day, Miss Z? What did you do today?
Oh, my day was wonderful. Of course, I had to work, and so everything was great. I am just truly blessed.
Did you have an interesting day? Did anything interesting happen to you? You got to let the listeners know.
What I want the listeners to be on the listen out for is something you and I are working on about having a march in Arlington. I feel like we do need to bring more attention to Arlington. I think that Dallas and Fort Worth are getting a lot of attention. I would like to see, I think you said a 500-man march in Arlington. I don't care if it's 100 to 500. We need to get that together. So I want the listeners to be listening out for that so that we can go ahead and let Arlington know that we want true justice and that we want accountability for our police department.
And we'll get, and what we'll do, and I like that, and what we'll do, we'll discuss that a little bit later in the broadcast. At the first beginning of the show, we always like to do the introduction, let people know what's going on. Like how was your day? Lotto, what did you do? Did you have anything interesting going on in your life today? Because I got a hot story to tell y'all what happened to me. Yesterday. Oh my God! It was just oh my God, y'all! It was crazy. It was like one thing happened. It was like I was living in a nightmare of hell. We're gonna talk about that coming up in a minute. But go ahead. I can't wait to tell y'all about this one. But Lala, go ahead and tell us what happened with you, man. Did you have an interesting day today or yesterday?
Yeah. We had a good day. We had a good day today. We were just focusing on the music side of things today. So now we just transferring over to sports. So we were just rehearsing all day today, getting things together.
Wow, already, man. That's what I'm talking about. But I tell y'all what, it started yesterday. It started the night before last after we did the radio show. I wasn't paying no attention. I was, you know how you put things up. I started putting a lot of things up. All of a sudden, I was looking for my ID. I said, man, I got to find my ID. I don't know what I did with my ID. Man, if I tell you I tore up the house looking for the ID, I still did not find that ID. So I'm going to tell you what ended up happening. I ended up, yes, I'll tell y'all in a minute, but I'm a city bus person. I love getting on the city bus. I love riding the city bus. I think it's cheaper riding the bus than, driving a car. But anyway, to make a long story short, why can't I get on the city bus at 7 o'clock in the morning, head into the state driver license place to get me a replacement ID? I get all the way on the bus and go all the way on the other side of the town. Then the bus driver all of a sudden tell me, Mr. Ballard, you do know you did make an appointment. I said, make an appointment? I said, you don't have to make an appointment to go into the driver license place. You can go in there if you got to get a replacement. Go in there and they'll give it to you. Oh, no, Mr. Ballard, they don't do that no more. I'm like, what? I said, what kind of mess is this? She said, well, it's because of the COVID-19. I said, yeah, but a person going to need their license. Well, you can't get it no more. Also, this is what I end up doing. She said, you got to go online. So I'm here to tell people, if you don't go online and you lost your ID or get a replacement, you won't get it. It's going to take. And let me tell you what they told me. So I go online didn't know the hell of what I was doing. Guess what ended up happening, y'all? I ended up trying to make an appointment, and they told me that another part I won't be able to make an appointment until the end of October or the first week in November to come and get my ID.
Wow. Yeah.
And so when they told me that, I got to praying. I said, Lord, help me. What am I going to do? Well, guess what, y'all? My first mind told me to call my bank. Guess what happened? I called my bank, and they said, Mr. Ballard, you left your ID right here at the bank. I said, now, wow. Man, them folks was looking at me like I was crazy. I was like, thank you. Like the Brown be doing, thank you. Man, I was almost in tears. Boy, you would think you would have thought I won the lottery. That's how crazy it was. And so I learned my lesson, though. I said, you know what? From now on, I'm going to put my ID in a certain place, and I'm going to keep that stuff in that certain place.
Yeah,
and that's what I said I'm going to do. So then somebody told me, well, you need more of my friend, Miss Runner. She's probably listening to. She's a bus driver for the Trinity Master. Well, not Miss Runner. Well, yeah. She told me, she said, well, you need to get you a wallet. And so I still haven't got me a wallet yet, but I'm going to have to get me a wallet because last year I lost $200, y'all, because I kept my money.
No.
I kept my money just in my pocket. And somebody told me said that that's not a good thing. But anyway, y'all, we got a hot show coming up tonight. I want y'all to clap. Woo! When we come back from the break, we're going to take our first break in a few more minutes, y'all. But we got rap artist D-Lou going to be live with us at 7:30 tonight after the break. And he's going to talk to us about everything. Even though he's a rapper, y'all, he wants to talk about politics. Whoa! Coming from a young artist like him, he want to talk about politics. So we gonna get down with it, talk about some politics. And yesterday, and I'll be reading this story to you guys, and co-host, I want you to find that story. But according to the report, TMZ is reporting that R. Kelly got into some kind of fist fight with someone in jail, and we need to get the inside scoop on that. And also, we're gonna talk about Kanye West. And speaking of Kanye West, y'all, I went to Ross yesterday, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Kanye got this new cologne out called Whatever It Takes. Have y'all never heard of it?
No.
Whatever It Takes. Let me tell you, I brought it yesterday. It was on sale for $9.99. Let me tell you, it is the best smell that a person ever want to get. I got this, and I was like, whoa, this, oh, my God, it smells. And it stays on you all day long. So if y'all haven't had a chance to check out Kanye, and I ain't promoting it because I like the cologne, and it smells good. And, boy, if I tell y'all the women was asking, what's that smell? Oh, my God, they was loving it. So guess what? My new cologne is going to be Whatever It Takes by Kanye West. And let me tell you, say, man, you got to get it. It smells good. Oh, my God. Oh, I just can't get over it. You can get it at Ross. Yeah. Hey, y'all may want to check it out. But it got a good smell on it. Oh, man, it kept me smelling all day. But let me ask y'all something. When y'all get a certain kind of cologne, perfume, because we got D on the phone, we got to say perfume. Have your homegirls or your homeboys ever asked you if they can have some of your cologne or perfume? And what do you say to them? I don't want you smelling like me. Let me smell like myself. Come on, Miss D. What do you say about that? What do you say about that?
I know.
Do you share your perfume?
Oh, no, I leave it at the house.
What about you? What about you, man? Do you share your cologne? You know, certain things you'll share, certain things you just won't do. And your cologne is one of them that you.
Nah, sharing your cologne.
Because I don't want nobody smelling like me.
Nah, yeah, it's gotta be different. Nobody sharing cologne. Man. You ain't touching my cologne.
Right. I don't want to look like nobody, and I don't want to smell like anybody.
But yeah,
you better put it right back down.
Oh,
what
yeah.
you saying?
I don't want that.
I
don't want to look like nobody, and I don't want to smell like somebody. I want to be unique.
Your own type of style. You want your own unique thing, and you just don't get it. So, I don't know. I'm different. I don't want you to smell like me. So, somebody said, well, can I have some of that cologne? No, you can't have none of my cologne. Damn, you can't have my cologne.
No.
You just can't have
No.
it. All right, y'all, man. It is 15 after the
smell
hour.
it.
We're going to get ready. I know, man, it smells. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It smells so good. Oh my God! Even my son said, "Dad, you didn't buy me something like that." But it's the best cologne. But my 13-year-old son, he loves his own cologne. He don't even like to have my cologne. He said, "No, Dad, I want my own type of cologne." Okay. So I have to get him. Me and him both get those expensive cologne, and it costs money too. Now this is the first time that I ever brought this cologne to be for $9.99. Normally I pay like $60, $70 for my cologne and stuff. But all right, child, we're gonna take Wait, you know what I learned? I learned the more money you spend, the better the cologne will come out, and you'll be able to have it for a longer time. But if you buy that cheap stuff, you ain't gonna keep it. You ain't gonna keep it that long. All right, shout out. We got people in the chat room talking to us. If y'all want to join us in the chat room, we do have a chat room open up on the website. Y'all check out y'all check it out. And my buddy says, got lucky by the time you will. Yeah, you can check us out this time every night, buddy. We on every single night at 7 o'clock because we didn't come on last night, but we on tonight. We're going to take a quick break, y'all. When we come back, we're going to have a lot more coming up. Hopefully, we won't have D-Boo calling in at 7:30. But we'll be right back, y'all. You tune in to the hottest show. What's the name of the show, y'all? Daily Gossip, where we gossip about everything. We'll be right back. Right after this. Oh, my God. Y'all go ahead and talk. Something going on with the computer again. Okay, there you go. We got this. I got this.
What makes a business a business? It's not the circumstances of a world that woke up on the wrong side of the bed that year, that decade. It's the everyday entrepreneur ready to put themselves out there. We're all sailing against the wind right now, but we will make it to shore. It's been done before, and we will do it again.
To help you get started, we're offering websites, marketing tools, and guidance all for free. Learn more at GoDaddy.com.
Take the pressure off your kidneys and your health. High blood pressure is a second leading cause of kidney failure after diabetes. If you have high blood pressure, you're at risk for chronic kidney disease, which can lead to kidney failure. Kidney disease also increases your chances of stroke, heart attack, and death. Early-stage kidney disease usually has no symptoms. The good news is healthy lifestyle habits that help you manage high blood pressure also help protect your kidneys. Take medications as prescribed. Aim for a healthy weight. Select healthier foods and beverages. Quit smoking. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Reduce stress and make physical activity part of your routine. For more information about the link between high blood pressure and kidney health, visit niddk.nih.gov.
Are you looking for more time to spend with your friends and family? Are you tired of living payday to payday? Would you like to wake up when you're finished sleeping? Do you have too much month at the end of your money? Do your kids know the babysitter better than you? If you're ready to do something about it, go to www.enjoymylife.info.
Hi, Dallas Fort Worth. I'm Darnell Ballard, the radio news talk show host. Make sure you tune in to us every night, Monday through Friday, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, as we talk about everything that's happening. If it's the top story news of the day, you better believe we're talking about it. And guess what? We're the only radio show you can call in and talk live with us about any topic you want to talk about. And we also are being rebroadcast on iHeartRadio. We are an iHeartRadio talk show. So make sure you tune in to us again, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., 2 hours of nothing but the best and conversation of what's going on and trying to get you ready to get out there and vote. So tune in to us 7 to 9, and I approve this message, and you heard it first.
Everything is changing day to day, and the first place youth in foster care across Washington state are going is Treehouse. Treehouse is responding to the challenge of COVID-19 by adjusting existing programs to fund immediate needs. That includes rent assistance. Laptops and cell phones are needed too, as many students prepare for online school. Treehouse continues to assess each unique situation and fill gaps. Join in supporting more than 8,000 youth in foster care statewide at treehouseforkids.org.
This may make you feel like singing. Smule is a global online community of music lovers who sing popular songs, make friends, and have fun, singing together, and with such superstars as Louis Capaldi and others. Em Rossi, the first Smule user to be signed to a major label, has just released her new single, Got This Feeling. Users also just dedicated an inspiring large group performance of Platten and Bassett's fight song to frontline workers fighting the virus. More at Smule.com.
Oh, hold on. I know this is DJ Black Track.
Yeah, that's right, child, man. It is going down. Make sure that if you're trying to advertise with the best of the best, you can advertise with us right here on the hottest station, Daily Gossip News, as we talk about celebrity news and everything. If you want to, if you want to do your damn thing and you want to, advertise with us, all you got to do is give us a call at area code 323-392-1178 and tell them you hear it first, right here on the hottest station in the nation.
What makes a business a business? It's not the circumstances of a world that woke up on the wrong side of the bed that year, that decade. It's the everyday entrepreneur ready to put themselves out there. We're all sailing against the wind right now, but we will make it to shore. It's been done before, and we will do it again.
To help you get started, we're offering websites, marketing tools, and guidance all for free. Learn more at GoDaddy.com.
What makes a business a business? It's not the circumstances of a world that woke up on the wrong side of the bed that year, that decade. It's the everyday entrepreneur ready to put themselves out there. We're all sailing against the wind right now, but we will make it to shore. It's been done before, and we will do it again.
To help you get started, we're offering websites, marketing tools, and guidance all for free. Learn more at GoDaddy.com.
News Talk Radio host, Donnell Ballard. News, sports, celebrity news. Call in right now at 319-527-6761. Again, 319-527-6761. Daily Gossip News. It's time for your daily news with Donnell Ballard. He'll keep you updated on all the latest news you can use and interview. Do you have a story? Call 323-392-1178.
All right, y'all, and that's true. If you have a story, you definitely want to talk to us. Somebody got that radio. You can't. If you are on the radio with us, you can't be on the radio and listen at the same time. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad feedback, and it's gonna mess up the whole radio station. So if you calling in, make sure that you don't have your radio on. All right, y'all, and you can listen to yourself after you go into podcast. All right, y'all, man, check this out. If you got a story idea, interesting story you want to be interviewed on our radio show, give us a call, and our booking manager is on the air right now with us live right now. How you doing, man?
Hey, not much, man. How you doing, man? Everything's going good?
Hey, I can't complain, man. How was your day? Did you have an interesting day today? We asked everybody, did they have an interesting day? Did you have one today?
Oh, yeah, always. Meeting new people. I'll give a shout-out to all my clients out there, to all the people that, that we work for, because I work for them, So all the people that I work for, and, so it's great. My clients are the best.
Well, I know you heard about my story earlier where we were talking about my ID being replaced, and I found that.
I know.
And, oh my gosh, man! It was a blessing that I got that ID back. It was like winning a damn lottery, man. I won the lottery.
I know. I can imagine so.
Like the Browns be saying. But yeah, man, let's talk about this, y'all. Now, y'all can give us a call here at the radio station, 319-527, area code 527-67, 527-6761. And we're going to talk about some very important hot topics, y'all. Republicans versus Democrats are independent. Which one would you guys go with? Would you go with the Republican side? Would you go with the Democrat side? Or would you go with the independent side? Starting with you, co-host. Dee, what would you do?
Well, I'm independent. I'm bipartisan. There are things that I like on the Democrats, and there's some things I like on the Republican side. So I'm bipartisan myself.
I'll tell you what I would like to do on this radio show. That's what we're going to be doing, y'all. We are looking, because we're going to be, our show is sort of like The View, like the TV show The View. We want all types of people. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to look for we're going to add another co-host to the radio show that's a Republican. We got my boy who's an independent, which is you independent, man, and we want to add a new person to the show that's a Republican, because and the reason we want to do that is because we want to be able to represent all sides. So if we already got me, who's a Democrat, I'll be the first to say I'm a straight Democrat. Then you have D, who's a Democrat. And we got my boy right here, Dion, who is a independent. Only thing missing now is a Republican. We could get a Republican to be on the show. That will be a hot. We all can agree to disagree. Everybody's not going to agree with the same thing. Okay, we all know. Some people say, well, the Republicans, we don't like the way the Republicans do it. Well, hell, some people say we don't like the way the Democrats doing it. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We are going to look for a Republican to be added to the show, and we're going to put that out. Matter of fact, tonight we're going to make a post tonight. If you're a Republican, we're looking for you to be added to the radio show, because I think it's going to be interesting to have a dialogue with all of us. And this show right here can really make a difference in America, because this show is about American politics. It's about American people, and we have to be honest with it. We have a lot of diverse people that tune into this show. It ain't just Democrats tuning in. It ain't independents just tuning in. We got Republicans, and some of the Republicans are actually liking our show. So we got to be able to represent all parties, not just one party, but all parties. And that's what this show is all about. We all about representing all parties. Because I'll be the first to tell you, I don't agree with everything that everybody said on the show, but we all have a right. And that's what American people died for us, to be able to have that freedom of speech, freedom of right to be able to say whatever we want to say. So let's talk about this. What happened this week with President Trump? Oh my God! Did y'all hear the news? I already know you got something to say, Dion, because President Trump made a visit to Jacob Blake City, and they said it was a hot mess. They said people was out there protesting, but they said you had all different types of people out there protesting. You had the Trump supporters out there. Then you had another side of the people that was out there saying that. But here's the deal: the Jacob family did not show up, and oh my God, they also said that President Trump had some kind of press conference at the White House, and they say he lied. They say that he met with Jacob Blake's pastor, but come to find out, Jacob Blake's family said they don't even have a pastor. Uh-oh. What's really going on?
That's what his dad said. His dad said he said that he met with the family pastor, which means when you have a family pastor, you have everybody in your household go to that same church. The father said he did not meet with the family pastor. The family has no pastor.
Wow.
So he could only assume that maybe what happened was Trump met with maybe a pastor who was speaking or trying to speak for the family, speaking for the mother. He said, but can no pastor speak for him? And I could agree with that. I could agree. Can't no pastor. This is not 1923. And when you had pastors and teachers and doctors and lawyers in the black community speaking for the black community, that's because everybody in the black community couldn't read or write and all this other stuff. Today, you can get a computer and it'll read a story to you. You don't have to necessarily have a pastor to read your book.
Me and Dion just talking about that night before last, what we man.
Yeah, so you don't have to have that. And then for him not to meet with the family. Only met with the police officers, so that means it's one side.
No. But here's what happened. He did want to meet with the family, but the family did not want to meet with him.
No.
Yeah,
they said it. He did, but the lawyer, Benjamin Crump, would have had to have been a part of it, and Benjamin Crump said a good thing. Of course, you want me to be there because you are a government official. You would want someone like me just to make sure that everything is smooth and that nobody crosses the line. Now, he said that he met with Biden. He met with Ms. Harris. So he's meeting with the family is meeting with all these other high officials with their lawyer, but Trump didn't want that. So I say he didn't want to meet with anybody black anyway.
Wow. Yeah. You know what? You're right. He did say that he didn't want to meet. He just wanted to meet with the family. You're right. But the family did not want to meet with him without some representatives. And that makes sense. Now, I agree with you on that.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
What do you think about it, Dion?
Hey, you know what? Like his sister says, Trump he's questionable, You kind of have to read into what he's saying. So, I mean, he probably would have had those brain fog days, but ultimately he probably was lying. I'm going to be honest with you.
And you know what? Even if it ain't going good, Trump will make it sound like it's so good.
That's him. That is the entertainer in him.
He'll make it. And he was defending the young man who walked down the street and killed two people and injured one. He was defending that man.
That's deep.
So he made a statement. He did, and he made another thing. He made a statement out that he said it again. He said, "I'm assuming it's good on both sides and it's bad on both sides."
Oh.
Come on now, stop making damn excuses, Trump. If you're wrong, I'm going to call you out. I don't care if you're a Democrat president, you're Republican. If you're wrong, we have to call them out. And let's be honest. It was plenty of times he called Barack Obama out.
Yeah, but he's good at deflecting. He's very good.
But see, that's why I said one day, Donnell, we got to have a show that just features what it feels like to be black in America.
Oh, yeah,
because
we definitely need to do that. I agree.
He defended that young white guy, and he had nothing to say, and you had this father, which I kind of, he briefly passed me in Washington, and you could just tell he was so upset, and he had been, you know, it's overwhelming to see your child. He said they had been hanging out, and all of a sudden, you know, your son is walking and talking and enjoying life. Now you're hoping and praying that he could even reach out to hold his mother's hand. And I think the other day he just did reach out and hold his mother's hand. So, I mean, yeah.
Wow.
That took a toll on the whole family. When you lose a child, I'll say it again, when you lose a child, especially the police brutality, that does something to the family. It destroys you, and you have to play like you have to put broken pieces all over again. And for Trump, to me, as a mother who has lost a son, for him to just almost defend the young man who didn't live in Kenosha. He came to Kenosha. So how you gonna be defending something that ain't yours? I'm not understanding it.
And you're right. Here's another thing that I don't like what President Trump is saying. He's not really feeling the protesters. The protesters are angry and upset because all black lives are being murdered. Black people are being murdered across America, not just in certain areas, but across America. And President Trump has to learn how to focus on what's going on in the black community, because the black community is upset and angry. Like you were saying, you don't know how it feels to lose emergency. It's there is right here in America. Right here in America. You're right.
And for him to defend that young man, or to say he didn't want to talk about it, he wanted the local officials. Well, you sitting there with the local officials. You sitting there with the police officers as if everything was good. You sitting there probably with the same exact police officers who allowed this young man to walk past him with a gun.
Yeah.
So
that's terrible.
What you're saying is he was protecting those people, but a black man walking down the street with a gun is a criminal.
But you're right. But check this out. Not only did that happen, but they waited to the next day to arrest him.
The next day, they might as well have taken him to Burger King.
Yeah, Somebody asked me this, and this made perfect sense what they were saying. They said if this would have been a African American carrying a gun, what would have happened to that person? Would that person get away with it, or would that person would have been dead?
No way.
Because that person got a gun. Come on, let's talk about that.
No way.
No, you got black men mowing their own yard in good communities, upscale communities, and a cop coming up talking about, show me that you live here. I can't get no ID. I just need proof that you live here.
You're right. I seen that yesterday.
Black delivery drivers going to good communities and two white men stopping them talking about, well, what you doing here? We just want to make sure that everything is good. How did you get in the gate? How else did he get in the gate? He delivered a package. He got a code. He got in. He tried to do his job. Y'all trying to stop. Y'all policing us too much.
Right.
And then you get mad.
I sure did see that. Right.
No. So,
and people don't. No. You're right. People don't. And I'm glad you brought that up because it's the truth. Nothing against white people. I love all races of white folks. I got a lot of white friends. We close. We all feel the same way about how the African American are being treated. But here's what I do want to say, because we got a lot of people that tune into us all over the world, that tune into us overseas, that's listening to this show. And here's what's going on. A lot of people overseas, they know about what's going on here in America, and they like, wow. They said that why American police officers are treating black people like that. What do you say to other countries that's watching what's going on in America? Is so bad that the United Nations have to talking about stepping in because they are angry with so many black men and women who are being murdered by the police department, police officers across this country, and not only that, they're getting away with it. I want to introduce you because you are an ex-police officer, a retired police officer. How does that make you feel when you see this kind of stuff happening to your own race, knowing that you're a black man? I mean, because you are a black man who was a black police officer. What's going on through your head, and what other African American officers that you know are saying? What are they saying about this?
I know. It behooves me really because it's like, I don't know. It's like probably having two people living in the same body. Because you, in one hand, you like, okay, where I'm that, I'm that phenotype. I look this way. I am this way. And then another thing, I'm working for a system that doesn't like me. So it's got to be an internal fight. It's got to be tough. It's got to be tough on the police officer of color or of ethnicity. It has to be.
How do you defend that kind of stuff though? How do you defend something like that?
You really can't, Donna. That's what I'm saying. As in, if to be logical and to be in a way where it's okay and it's healthy, you really can't. I don't feel there's any way that you can rightfully live with yourself that way. I just don't feel it, and maybe I'm wrong.
Right. And see, I have police officers that's in my family. That's why when the lie came out that my son was trying to run over an officer, I knew that was a lie because I'm from Louisiana. One of my uncles was one of the first black officers in my hometown. So I don't think my son would not have done that. But I feel like even when a black man is in a uniform of any kind, whether he is in a uniform being a doctor, whether he's in a uniform being a police officer, a military man, he doesn't have the same affirmation that a white man does. It's like I've seen white people stop and salute a white soldier, but walk right past a black one. It's because you want to just squeeze all the life out of us. It's like we're taking care of or defending a country that's constantly regurgitating us. And we're constantly fighting. And when you say blue lives matter, blue lives doesn't matter the same way for a black officer the way it does for a white officer. It just doesn't. That's true. Lives don't matter when it's a white military man versus a black military man. And both of all these people are giving putting their names on the dotted line. But you want me to just respect a blue life and not respect a soldier. I even did a history study where a black soldier came back home and a sheriff gouged his eyes out because he didn't want him in the uniform. So the uniform doesn't matter. It only depends on the skin that you're in that uniform. And that's how it is.
Wow. That makes a lot of sense. For those who are just now tuning in to us, you're tuning into Daily Gospel News. We come on every single night from 7 to 9, and we talk about very important topics that's happening in our community, not only in our community but worldwide, where we talk about important topics, man. And tonight we're just really getting into what's going on and how these police officers continue to get away with murder. And what I want to ask you this, man, coming from you, Dion, why is it so hard to prosecute police officers?
Oh, because we have a subculture. We have that community that's supportive. See, a lot of communities, they don't have support. The blue lines, they support each other because it's like we in a war. It's us against them. And when you have a dichotomy like that, it can really become successful because, you have to be tight-knitted because, you don't want to infiltrate anything. So a lot of times, they have the union, they have the politicians behind them, they have so many people that are just in bed with them where it's hard to prosecute them, and they have the best lawyers because these unions have money. And, you know, when you give to the police fund, I'm sorry to say, because I've done it myself, you are basically strengthening them by getting these high-powered lawyers to help them in court.
Wow.
When we are usually, barely making it, we just, working 9 to 5, and some of us on minimum wage. How can you compete with that?
Right. Wow.
But tell me this.
That's scary.
Yeah,
do you, as a police officer or a former police officer, and you see another police officer doing wrong, how come y'all can't speak up? And
that's a good question.
Say, hey, that's not right. That's just, that's, and then, the lies. I think that's what a lot of black people are upset about. Somebody's doing wrong, and you cover it up. But if I know somebody's doing wrong, just being a general, an everyday citizen, I can be held accountable for knowing somebody who's going to do something wrong. You like see something, say something. But y'all don't see something, say something.
What do you say about that, Dion?
I'm going to tell you, it's because when you're in a subculture, there's different laws and rules. And they feel like it's for the greater good of the subculture. It's for the greater good of keeping them together and for protection. Because just like when you go to a fight or flight mode and you're out there and you're amongst the wolves as they see us at times, no one's looking out. They feel like no one's looking out for them, but the cops have to look out for themselves so they can accomplish the goals they feel like from day to day. So a lot of times, there are some good police officers and there are some police officers who are rogue, who have their own agenda. And they're going to rule. When I was in, I want to say this. When I was in college taking law enforcement, I was just talking to my child about this. And my Professor Rodell, give a shout out to Professor Rodell if he's still out there. But, he told me, he said, Dion, there's meat eaters and there's people who they graze. They're grazers and they're meat eaters. He said there's two type of cops. He said you have to figure out which one you want to be. And he told me, he said, Dion, you know what a good cop is? A good cop is a person that used to be on the other side of the law, but now is working for the law because now you could detect people who are going to be working outside of the law. Those are the best police officers. See, I was taught this stuff.
Wow.
And he was, he was a detective for years, and he was a policeman, worked in Jamaica Plains, and, he retired, and he became a professor in college, And so I was taught these things in police operations and different classes that I took when I was in school. So, we are taught that way, And I guess for a person who of color, it's a type of brainwashing. Being honest with you, it's a type of brainwashing.
Let's take a
when
quick
you're
break,
young,
y'all. Let's take a quick break, and we gotta take some phone calls because let me tell you, the phone lines are blowing up. Whatever we talk about, the phone lines is blowing up, y'all. Seriously, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and by that time we're gonna come in. We're gonna let my boy come in a minute. And, well, we're going to delay sports for a few minutes after we get back because we got our first guest because we kind of went over on time. So we're going to be right back. We're going to have our special guest, and then after that we're going to have our sports report by our boy. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back because we do got floods of people calling into the show and everything, man. And so, man, I am having so much problem with this computer today. It's one of them days, y'all. All right, we'll be right back, guys.
What makes a business a business? It's not the circumstances of a world that woke up on the wrong side of the bed that year, that decade. It's the everyday entrepreneur ready to put themselves out there. We're all sailing against the wind right now, but we will make it to shore. It's been done before, and we will do it again.
To help you get started, we're offering websites, marketing tools, and guidance all for free. Learn more at GoDaddy.com.
Take the pressure off your kidneys and your health. High blood pressure is a second leading cause of kidney failure after diabetes. If you have high blood pressure, you're at risk for chronic kidney disease, which can lead to kidney failure. Kidney disease also increases your chances of stroke, heart attack, and death. Early-stage kidney disease usually has no symptoms. The good news is healthy lifestyle habits that help you manage high blood pressure also help protect your kidneys. Take medications as prescribed. Aim for a healthy weight. Select healthier foods and beverages. Quit smoking. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Reduce stress and make physical activity part of your routine. For more information about the link between high blood pressure and kidney health, visit niddk.nih.gov.
Are you looking for more time to spend with your friends and family? Are you tired of living payday to payday? Would you like to wake up when you're finished sleeping? Do you have too much month at the end of your money? Do your kids know the babysitter better than you? If you're ready to do something about it, go to www.enjoymylife.info.
Hi, Dallas Fort Worth. I'm Darnell Ballard, the radio news talk show host. Make sure you tune in to us every night, Monday through Friday, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, as we talk about everything that's happening. If it's the top story news of the day, you better believe we're talking about it. And guess what? We're the only radio show you can call in and talk live with us about any topic you want to talk about. And we also are being rebroadcast on iHeartRadio. We are an iHeartRadio talk show. So make sure you tune in to us again, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., 2 hours of nothing but the best and conversation of what's going on and trying to get you ready to get out there and vote. So tune in to us 7 to 9, and I approve this message, and you heard it first.
Everything is changing day to day, and the first place youth in foster care across Washington state are going is Treehouse. Treehouse is responding to the challenge of COVID-19 by adjusting existing programs to fund immediate needs. That includes rent assistance. Laptops and cell phones are needed too, as many students prepare for online school. Treehouse continues to assess each unique situation and fill gaps. Join in supporting more than 8,000 youth in foster care statewide at treehouseforkids.org.
This may make you feel like singing. Smule is a global online community of music lovers who sing popular songs, make friends, and have fun, singing together and with such superstars as Louis Capaldi and others. Em Rossi, the first Smule user to be signed to a major label, has just released her new single, Got This Feeling. Users also just dedicated an inspiring large group performance of Platinum Bassett's fight song to frontline workers fighting the virus. More at Smule.com.
Oh, hold on. I know this is DJ Black Track.
Yeah, that's right, child, man. It is going down. Make sure that if you're trying to advertise with the best of the best, you can advertise with us right here on the hottest station, Daily Gobson News, as we talk about celebrity news and everything. If you want to, if you want to do your damn thing and you want to, advertise with us, all you got to do is give us a call at area code 323-392-1178 and tell them you heard it first, right here on the hottest station in the nation.
What makes a business a business? It's not the circumstances of a world that woke up on the wrong side of the bed that year, that decade. It's the everyday entrepreneur ready to put themselves out there. We're all sailing against the wind right now, but we will make it to shore. It's been done before, and we will do it again.
To help you get started, we're offering websites, marketing tools, and guidance all for free. Learn more at GoDaddy.com.
What makes a business a business? It's not the circumstances of a world that woke up on the wrong side of the bed that year, that decade. It's the everyday entrepreneur ready to put themselves out there. We're all sailing against the wind right now, but we will make it to shore. It's been done before, and we will do it again.
To help you get started, we're offering websites, marketing tools, and guidance all for free. Learn more at GoDaddy.com.
News Talk host Donnell Ballard, right here on Daily Gossip News and iHeartRadio. Call in at 319-527-6761. News, sports, political views, and more.
All right, y'all. It is definitely going down right here on this beautiful Wednesday night. It is Hump Day Wednesday. Woo! All right, y'all, man. We can let it get real quick before we go to our guest. We're gonna let him come in for a few seconds, man. The schedule is real tight because we got so many, because we catching up from yesterday. We gonna go ahead and let my boy do some quick sports, and then we got floods of people calling in from all over want to talk. So we want to get to many calls as possible tonight. All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you do your quick sports news you can use. You got 2 minutes. Go ahead on and break it down.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Lotto with Daily Gossip Sports News. We got some updates from last night's games. We got the Celtics. They ended up winning 102 against the Raptors, 99. Celtics go up 2-0 on Toronto. Jason Tatum led that in 42 minutes, and he had 32 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. Led Boston in Game 2 over Toronto. They're up 2-0, and they go back to Boston. Utah is up 7. Utah lost last night against Denver, 80-78. Denver takes Game 7 in a close one, 70-78. Jokic led that with 30 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, and they advanced to take on the LA Clippers in the Western Semi-Conference Finals. And we'll give up some more updates later on in the show about tonight's games and who's waiting on them and what's going on with them. And we got some updates from the Dallas Cowboys. They end their preseason games Monday, and they kick off pretty soon here. So we're going to talk more about them.
Man, I tell you what, I can't wait till the Cowboys. I don't know if y'all a big Cowboy fan, but I can't wait till the Cowboys play. Say, Dion, what is your favorite team?
Patriots.
Mine's the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan. Cowboys.
So Dion say he's a patron. So you gotta have an update on the patron too to see how they doing.
Well, you know what?
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, we definitely going to see what's up with the Patriots this year.
Oh yeah, and I thought it was kind of odd that the preseason will be starting next month. He said all the preseason teams are going to be starting next month. So I want you to give us a full report on that.
Actually,
too.
The Cowboys will be. The Cowboys will kick off at. Yeah, this kick off September 13th.
Okay. Already, y'all hear the first.
Sunday night.
Y'all hear the first
on
right
NBC.
Here. We got a lot of loud noise in the background. All right, we'll check back in with you at 45 after the hour. Y'all tune in to the hottest show in the nation right here, and we're getting ready to go to the next one. All right, we got our very special guest with us, and somebody got some loud noise, and I can't even, and it's making it, we're not going to be able to have a good sound on it. But we're going to go live right now. We got my boy live with us. What's up, D-Lou?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Man, doing pretty good. How about yourself, man?
Man, just trying to get through, man. Staying faithful, trying to keep grinding, take care of my family.
I know that's right, man.
Do for the block.
Amen.
That's what I do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I want you to talk to us about, man, your music real quick, man. Tell everybody a little bit about your music, man, because me and you go way back with your music back in the what? The early, was it the 90s?
04.
I say that.
No, it was like 2004. 2004,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
like around 7, yeah. And you know, went back with 3R Entertainment and Twisted Black and all that. And you know, it was a lot of deals that was on the line for me, but I was embedded in the streets and in drug addiction, which came with the streets and hustling and all that, and not realizing what I had in my hand at the time, and just being reckless. Like, with so many opportunities and so many deals that got messed up because I was just so reckless. So, you know, I ended up being in jail and just kind of changing my life. I just didn't want to make that type of music because I changed, and so I'm not perfect. That's where I'm at with my music. You know, I just signed the deal with GMC Management and Ghost Entertainment, so that's a big thing. We got some things coming. So as far as the music, that's good and dandy, but, you know, I'm very, very embedded and concerned and moved about what's going on in the communities, and that's what Block Knowledge is about. Block Knowledge was never even intended to have anything to do with music. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with it as well.
Right. Well, let's talk about this, man, because you know, right here in America, it's been so many police shootings. It's been, you know, I want to get your input real quick on how do you feel about not only the police shooting, but everything that's happening across America, man, from the coronavirus to everything that's going on. What's going on through your head when you hear about all different stuff that's going on?
Well, as far as the police shootings, you're talking to somebody who was only like 7, 8 years old and who was thrown on a cop car in a suburban part of Philadelphia. Me and two other black kids were twins. So this is something I've been dealing with my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So it's personal, but you're also talking to a man who fears God and tries to live by God. And though I have flaws, but I try to live by the Bible. So when you have all these things going on with the corona, you know, I believe in prophecy in the Bible. So it's not surprising to me as far as that. As far as the police shooting and what's going on with that, it's terrible, man. And it's like I speak out. So a lot of people know for a minute I was doing gospel and all that, but I didn't want to be put in that box because the things that I'm saying, even in my music and when I do my motivational speaking, it may not. It's not that I'm saying nothing just wrong, you know what I'm saying, but it may not be fit for that. And I was like, no, I'm going to speak. My music is my art. It's my poetry. It's my it's everything. So, and that's because I'm very passionate about these streets. I come out these streets. You know what I'm saying? So when I see people get shot down, I mean, I had a cousin who they beat her 9 months pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people get tired. I like, this is my life. You understand? You feel what I'm saying? So when we stand up and say stuff, like when them police were shot down in downtown Dallas, I stand up for what's right or what's wrong. I stood up and I said, even though young black men was getting shot down, if y'all go check out this new song off my mixtape called "I'm Praying," I'm speaking on stuff like this. I'm saying, I was praying for the police officers. I was standing up for you, but now who's standing up for us? And it's like, okay, that's what this is. It's so much people with minds out here in these streets and stuff, and on these blocks and stuff. We can't keep pushing them to the side and all this type of stuff, and they're just shooting us down, man. It's not right. It's not right. I've been beat up by police. I was beat up by police in handcuffs, and then they charged me with a assault on a police officer. That record right there messed up my life today. So I'm sorry if I sound very passionate.
Wow.
That's why when I talk to you about this, I said, man, Block Knowledge ain't about music. This is what Block Knowledge is about. You talking to somebody who got this felony. I had to go and start a business, and that's what Block Knowledge is about. I say I had to. They wouldn't hire me. I had 5 kids and a wife. They didn't want to give me no more than $10 an hour. They wanted to put me right back in the element that got me locked up. Come on, man. Let's pay attention. What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. So let me.
That's okay. That's okay, man. That's okay. Dion, what is Vice would you give to him? What encouragement words would you give to this young man right here?
Well, I tell him that I commend him for pulling your own bootstraps up and doing work as a man and providing for your family when there's so many odds against you. I commend you for that, and I commend you that you use your God-given talents to make yourself take yourself to the next level in your growth as being a man and a human being and being as a melanated man. My advice is use your platform and success as a weapon to cut down every stronghold that had you bound. And notice I say had, as in past tense. So because your success is going to be a lot of people keys to open up those shackles for people to break away from oppression. And I know a lot of people say, about protesting, and I have nothing against protesting, but you have to live the life and you have to walk in a way where you protest with your own moral compass. Things, just like we was talking about, protesting the right way. And not only protesting with your legs, but also protesting with your life, doing the right things for you, because your biggest enemy is yourself. It's not the cops, it's not the white man, it's not the red man, it's yourself. It's how you're going to react when certain occurrences happen, how you going to react.
Y'all hold that thought. Let's take a couple phone calls. We got floods.
Okay.
The phone lines are blowing up, and we want to get some of these calls in. We're going to go live to 909 area code. You are live on the radio, right here on Blog Talk Radio, iHeart Radio Network, and the Listen to Radio Network. Where you calling from?
Thank you for taking my call. I'm calling from Southern California.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Your first time caller?
Yes, I am.
All right. So what do you think about what's going on in all the conversation we're having, different topics we're having?
I like what the gentleman was talking about just a moment ago, and I fully agree that you can't let anybody stand in your way. I myself had gone to prison for 2 years, Chowchilla, up north, and I had to make a choice when I got out whether I was going to go back to friends that were I made choices, bad choices, and it ended me up there, or walk away. And luckily I had family to help me walk away. But, they provided clothes and gave me a place to live as far as stay with them. But I had to go get a job and and start for my own self. And that was my 20s. So, I could have went back and was doing what I was doing, but I had to make a choice. And I had children at the time that were ended up living with my husband because of my choices, my bad choices. Anyway, so long story short, we have to find that will and make a decision and commit. And I don't live in a studio in California right now, but I pay my rent, have a job, go to work, been married and stuff, me and my husband. So we're doing good now. If you want to call it good, I'm happy.
Good.
And I'm an example now to people around me to say, hey, I'm not rich, but I'm happy.
So what advice would you give to this young man who was just talking? What advice would you give to him?
I think the young man that was just speaking prior to me, I think he said it all as far as he was on a roll and he cut him off. And I was like, oh, shoot. He was going, talking. And yes, you have to walk the talk. And because if you don't, then you're not going to ever see any change in your life. And the change that you do have, it'll be one step forward, 2 steps back. Because you're not walking.
You're right.
You're just talking it.
Wow.
You're right about
wow.
that.
That's good. That's some good advice right there. Lilo, what would you like to say to us?
and she's right in a lot of ways, and I commend her on her journey because it's all a journey. We're going to make some mistakes on the way, but make sure those mistakes are really mistakes of not knowing, of ignorant mistakes, because now you know. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again, because just like you said, you're going to fall, just because you make some leeway, you're going to fall way back ahead, if you're falling for the same mistakes you have made. So, because we all going to make mistakes on that journey. You're going to stumble and fall, but at least you're going forward. I'd rather fall forward than fall backwards.
Yeah, you're right.
More importantly, I learned that with all my decisions, they affect everybody around me.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true. I can't just think of myself. And when I was making my decisions before, I was thinking I was only affecting myself. It's not going to hurt anybody but me. But that's not true, and I learned that lesson. That's a good lesson to learn. Everything affects everybody around you that you made.
Let me ask you this: What advice would you give to the women out there who may may be going through the same thing you went through? What type of advice would you give to them? We have a lot of women that tune into this program also.
I would say, we're all different, so everybody's situation is different. But I would just say consider who is around you that is going to be affected or could be affected.
So true.
Because you're not alone,
wow.
and that's what counts, is because when you make your decision, your final decision, now they're going to go down with you if they made the wrong one.
That's right.
That makes perfect sense what you're saying. Well, I tell you what, thank you so much for calling into the show, and I hope you don't be a stranger. Make sure you continue to call in. We on every night. Yes, we on every night from 7 to 9.
Thank you for taking my call. All right, God bless.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do it again. All right, then.
Yeah, we.
Okay.
Wow.
That was deep.
And that's what it's all about, you guys. It's all about, taking people calls and talking to them, because we all may have a different version of saying what we're saying, but we all on the same page if you really think about it.
Right.
We just have a different way of saying it, and I like what she was saying, and that's real talk. So, D-Lou, what did you get out of it tonight? Being on the show tonight, talking to us, and let some of the callers call in talking to you. What do you say about that tonight?
I got a lot, because it's from different, respectable people, first of all, and different perspective, and another way to look at things, because, some people have different upbringings or have maybe been taught certain different things and stuff like that. So it's just understanding and what what my guy was saying earlier. I was in love with what everybody had to say, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And I remember years ago I had did around the same time actually did a podcast, and one of the guys that was on there was a police officer, and he opened my eyes to so much to what they dealt with. Imagine being all day being spit at, called pigs. All I'm a human being like you too.
That too.
And
I've seen that happen.
And so I had, at that time, I had started Pray for Police Today, and I had got a lot of backlash from a lot of people for it, But, so it's good to hear from everybody, and I just think if we just really just seek and keep God first and not lose sight of that, because it's so easy. I won't even lie. It's so easy at times to be able to just to flip when something happened, and it's just like, this is crazy. So to have us on this line, different perspectives, different backgrounds, and coming together for one common good is beautiful by itself. So
shout out to my co-host too. Co-host, what do you got to say about it? What you hear so far? Coming from you who lost a son.
Right.
Right. I do want to commend him for getting out and changing his life around. I think when people are out protesting and they're saying defund the police, I think it has to go deeper than that. We have to defund the system that does just give you crumbs because they expect you to come back, and they judge you off of your zip code. And so I think that with him realizing, hey, I need to make a change, whether I need to leave my old friends and make new friends, You know, I heard Bishop say, if all of y'all going in the same direction, you in the wrong party. So that means somebody needs to see better than what you see, to see farther than what you see. And that's what you need in order to be able to get up. You know? So I do commend you for seeing and saying, hey, I need to do my own thing. Through this pandemic, a lot of blacks have been doing their own business, and I think that's a wonderful thing. So I commend you for, I celebrate you as a man, because black men are very much so needed on the outside of the prison doors and above the dirt. And I commend you for realizing that there is more to you than being in shackles and decided to go ahead and say, hey, you know what? I can do my own thing. Doors are closing. I'll open my own door. So you are your own key. You built your own door, and now you are the writer of your own life, and that's a blessing.
Amen.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right.
Wow, I'm speechless. We getting all this good. I mean, man, we getting all this good advice from different callers. The lady from California. I'm just amazed. I'm just amazing. And everybody, if you want to call in, and we know we got a lot of people tuning in to us live right now, and you give us a call at area code 319-527-6761. Call us right now. We're live right now on Blog Talk Radio and Listen to Radio, and some of y'all may be listening to us on iHeartRadio. Again, the telephone number 319-527-6761. Dion, what else you guys want to talk about?
Wow, that's a lot, Donnell. Ooh. Well, let's talk about the second wave. You know, that's everyone's saying the second wave of the COVID. Do you think there's anything that's you know, do you think there's anything else about it? Do you think there's something else they're alluding to when they say the second wave? Is there something they're trying to warn us about what's coming up? You know, I've been thinking about that, you know, just as a thing.
I think they opening up stuff too fast. They opening up schools. See, first of all, I don't care what neighborhood you live in. Everybody isn't the same way. So you may come from a home that your mom makes you take your shoes off when you walk in the door, you know, jump in the tub and do your homework, and she cook, and she, you know, but then you may have come to a home who may not have that. The mom is at work. So the child comes home, and the child do what the child does. You know, you ain't supposed to go outside, but you down the street hanging out with your friends. The child could be with his grandmother. And everybody isn't clean. Let's just get that off the table. Everybody not clean. So your child could come home and feel okay, but he's going to maybe his grandmother who has underlying health issues. So now grandmama's sick. And then, you know, and it passes on. I think that they opening up stuff too soon. That's just my point of view. And then that second wave. We live here in Texas, always between the end of October and September, October, you get a virus, some kind of virus, stomach virus, whatever. It always comes out, and it affects these children. So now you got the COVID and the virus. Then November comes around. Now you got the COVID, the virus, and the flu. No. No.
Yeah, you sure right. You sure right. And that's the sad part about it. And not only that, but a lot of the school teachers are angry and upset, and they're not ready to come back to school. And so I don't know if y'all heard the news in New York City, one of the biggest school districts has now decided that they're not going to let the kids go back to school until September the 21st. They'll be going back to school, but the teachers' school, what they call it, union, they are getting ready to have another meeting because they feel that the kids should not even go to school for the rest of this year and just let them do homeschool. So that's going to be very interesting. And we got so many people out there that saying, hey, we want our kids to go back to school. And let me tell y'all something, and I talked about this night before last, and I'm going to talk about it again. People got to understand, everybody is not into homeschool because a lot of parents out there don't even know how to even turn on a computer,
do homeschool. So it's going to be very interesting to see how a lot of the parents do with this homeschool. What do you say about that, Mr. Ballard, Leon? What do you say about that? Because me and you, we both got our kids in homeschool.
Exactly. I'm pro homeschooling, but I also can think about the people who are, who have to work a lot and who depend on, I'm sorry to say, school as a babysitter, a daycare, a chef, food services. I mean, there's a lot of things that come out of that. So I think that's something that we have to look at. I can't be so biased about that, but I know the first underlying issues with everything I do is about safety, and we have to put safety first. And there are some things that we can do, and I agree. If we have the federal government to help us a little bit on organizing safe places for these children to learn and eat and become productive, because this all could blow up in our face too. The kids can, go out there and act erratically and they're bored and they don't want to do their work and they become like, our literacy rate would be, so high. I mean, illiteracy rate, so it will be so high. You don't want that to happen because, that's that's how we rate as a country. Our literacy rate. So,
but see,
I'll tell you what, y'all.
Open up some hotspots. Open up some places that you can have children to go and stay safe. In the old days, a lot of kids school at the church. Open up some of these churches. There are a lot of mega churches out there. Open up, send some kids to the schools, to the churches, and let them learn like that. That way you keep the distance. As parents who have to go outside the home to work, then they should be able to go outside the home and work. I agree not to use the school system as a babysitter or a daycare.
I tell you what, child. I just posted something on Facebook and Twitter and on social media. If you think your kids are ready to go, should kids go back to school? Should kids go back to school? Should they do homeschool? Y'all give us a call. We're going to open up the phone lines, and the telephone number is 319 area code. I forgot my own number. 319 area code 527-6761. Again, the telephone number is 319-527-6761. Do you think kids are ready to go back to school? Should we open up the school this early knowing that we still have the coronavirus? The coronavirus is still killing people. A lot of people are still dying from it. And now, I will say this. I don't know if y'all heard the news. They announced this a couple of days ago that there's a new, some kind of new thing that's coming out. Vaccine. And they're going to go ahead on, some kind of vaccine coming out. And they claim, that's why I say claim that this vaccine is going to, kill the virus. So it's going to be, and President Trump has already, approved it. They haven't tested it. They have not tested it, but they say that they're going to go ahead on. This ain't never happened, but they claim that they're going to go ahead on and start giving it out to people.
They are.
I don't know if that's,
they are.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Come on, Mr. Ballard. Come on, Dion. I know Dion got something to say about this one.
Well,
Dion loving this show.
I'm loving it because I can voice out my opinions about a lot of things. Well, you know what? I want to see like all the Democrats and the Republicans and all the people that sit in Senate and the representatives take it and give their kids it, their children it first. And I want to see it, on television. and I want to at least wait a month and see how they turn out. Let them be the testers. Really, let them be the testers.
Let them be it. Because you're not testing it, you're just getting it out of the lab and administering it to people. You don't know if the people gonna die,
but that's
have
scary.
internal bleeding. No, I don't want it.
Yeah, but
but you remember what happened in Tuskegee? With the syphilis experiment. There was experiment on people, and they didn't even know they was experimenting on them. I mean, the people thought they was just getting their routine checkups, but they was experimenting on those patients, and they all got syphilis, and a lot of them died, and they were named for like
white people and black people. Yes, I'm not gonna be a test. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna watch everybody else.
That's going to be amazing. All right, y'all, let's move to some more news, man, because there's a lot going on in the news. All right, y'all, man. D, what is going on with R. Kelly? Did he get jumped?
Oh, yeah.
Did he get his messenger is reporting to TMZ that he got that he almost got stabbed I guess in jail.
In jail.
What's going on with
him? That's what happens.
Not surprised they got somebody like R. Kelly with the general population. I thought they had.
I know.
Me too.
I am too.
So I don't know how he got. Almost just says that he was no longer in solitary confinement. That he was moved into jail in Chicago, and he got into a fight or whatever. And I'm like, how did that happen? I'm trying to see.
Yeah,
I know.
It's so weird. I don't get that.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So let's talk about this too. Your boys. Oh my gosh, y'all. Kanye West is speaking out. Y'all already know where I'm going with this story. Kanye West is speaking out. Kanye West told Nick Cannon a couple of days ago, Nick Cannon did an exclusive interview with him. And Nick Cannon went back to, 2004, back in, let me see, I want to make sure I get this correct. I don't want to give y'all the wrong information. Anyway, about the awards that happened, the MTV awards that happened back when Taylor Swift was got into it with him. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's the deal, y'all. Oh my God, this get crazy. Okay. Remember when he went on stage and took over, and he was in the front? Okay, and he was saying that Beyonce had the best video of all time. Now he is. Oh my God! What I'm about to tell y'all need to sit down and pull the brakes on this one. He is claiming. He told Nick Cannon a couple of days ago that God told him to say that, and he believed he did it because God told him to. Now remind y'all, this is the man that this claimed that he was a overnight. He gave his life to God, and he started doing gospel music, Christian music. Y'all seen that happen in the early part of the year.
Wow.
And now all of a sudden he said he's blaming God for what happened to him back in the day of Beyonce.
No.
He said if God did not, this is what he say. This is what he say, y'all. This is what he say. He said if God did not want me to do that, he wouldn't have put me on the stage.
Wow.
Let's let y'all.
No, about that.
That's a big thing. That's a big thing
to blame God.
Yeah.
You jumped upon
that. He's blaming God for it. He said that. He said if God didn't want him to do it, he said if God did not want him to do it, God wouldn't allow him to get on stage. Wouldn't allow him to be in the front. And to be able to tell Taylor Swift that Beyonce has he thinks Beyonce has the best video of all time. I just thought
and
that
I
was
guess God told Beyonce to apologize.
Oh
no,
wow!
Not yet. No, he haven't missed. Okay, this happened back in 2009, y'all. So I just went online to get it. Okay, it happened back in 2009. It's when he told Taylor Swift. Yeah, when he told Taylor Swift about that, and so now he's blaming God for it and said that God is the one that told him to do it. I mean, ain't that blasphemy? Is that blasphemy when you put God in?
Yeah, that's some type of irreverence. I mean, that's what I was irreverent. I don't even understand. you know.
Well,
we got
illness ain't no joke.
Kanye is going through a lot.
Y'all hear what I say?
He is going through a lot.
Y'all hear what I say? Yeah, mental illness is not no joke, is it?
No, you're right about
Oh, no.
it ain't no joke.
But I think they only see it one-sided. I think the society sees it one-sided. They see it more often in white Americans, and they don't want to see it in black Americans. And
right.
Kanye is truly, I don't know, something. I don't know if he just went to me because I'm not really a Kanye fan, but I think that he just went down when his mom died. I think
you know what? I agree. I agree with you on that. When Dondrea, when she passed away, you're right. I definitely agree with you on that.
Yeah.
And now let me ask y'all this. Now, early part of the year, now I haven't heard nothing else about him running for president.
Right.
I mean, can y'all picture Kanye West being the president?
No, that was
publicity. That would be worse than Trump. He would be worse than Trump, y'all.
Publicity stuff.
Well, I don't know who would be worse than that, but okay.
Oh,
but,
man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I tell y'all what, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have more news coming up. My co-host is going to talk about more news coming up in a minute. And I guess coming up at 8:45, we got our sports news, so we got everything out the way so far. And so we'll be right back right after this. You tune in to us on the hottest station where we talk about everything from sports, celebrity news, community, everything you want. We talk about it. We got a very special guest coming next Tuesday, y'all, tomorrow. We're going to talk about tomorrow's guest. Who's going to be a special guest with us tomorrow night. We'll talk about that coming up next after the break.
What makes a business a business? It's not the circumstances of a world that woke up on the wrong side of the bed that year, that decade. It's the everyday entrepreneur ready to put themselves out there. We're all sailing against the wind right now, but we will make it to shore. It's been done before, and we will do it again.
To help you get started, we're offering websites, marketing tools, and guidance all for free. Learn more at GoDaddy.com.
Take the pressure off your kidneys and your health. High blood pressure is a second leading cause of kidney failure after diabetes. If you have high blood pressure, you're at risk for chronic kidney disease, which can lead to kidney failure. Kidney disease also increases your chances of stroke, heart attack, and death. Early-stage kidney disease usually has no symptoms. The good news is healthy lifestyle habits that help you manage high blood pressure also help protect your kidneys. Take medications as prescribed. Aim for a healthy weight. Select healthier foods and beverages. Quit smoking. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Reduce stress and make physical activity part of your routine. For more information about the link between high blood pressure and kidney health, visit niddk.nih.gov.
Are you looking for more time to spend with your friends and family? Are you tired of living payday to payday? Would you like to wake up when you're finished sleeping? Do you have too much month at the end of your money? Do your kids know the babysitter better than you? If you're ready to do something about it, go to www.enjoymylife.info.
Hi, Dallas Fort Worth. I'm Darnell Ballard, the radio news talk show host. Make sure you tune in to us every night, Monday through Friday, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, as we talk about everything that's happening. If it's the top story news of the day, you better believe we're talking about it. And guess what? We're the only radio show you can call in and talk live with us about any topic you want to talk about. And we also are being rebroadcast on iHeartRadio. We are an iHeartRadio talk show. So make sure you tune in to us again, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., 2 hours of nothing but the best and conversation of what's going on and trying to get you ready to get out there and vote. So tune in to us 7 to 9, and I approve this message, and you heard it first.
Everything is changing day to day, and the first place youth in foster care across Washington state are going is Treehouse. Treehouse is responding to the challenge of COVID-19 by adjusting existing programs to fund immediate needs. That includes rent assistance. Laptops and cell phones are needed too, as many students prepare for online school. Treehouse continues to assess each unique situation and fill gaps. Join in supporting more than 8,000 youth in foster care statewide at treehouseforkids.org.
This may make you feel like singing. Smule is a global online community of music lovers who sing popular songs, make friends, and have fun, singing together, and with such superstars as Louis Capaldi and others. Em Rossi, the first Smule user to be signed to a major label, has just released her new single, Got This Feeling. Users also just dedicated an inspiring large group performance of Platinum Bassett's fight song to frontline workers fighting the virus. More at Smule.com.
Oh, hold on. I know this is DJ Black Track.
Yeah, that's right, y'all, man. It is going down. Make sure that if you're trying to advertise with the best of the best, you can advertise with us right here on the hottest station, Daily Gossip News, as we talk about celebrity news and everything. If you want to, if you want to do your damn thing and you want to, advertise with us, all you got to do is give us a call at area code 323-392-1178 and tell them you hear it first, right here on the hottest station in the nation.
What makes a business a business? It's not the circumstances of a world that woke up on the wrong side of the bed that year, that decade. It's the everyday entrepreneur ready to put themselves out there. We're all sailing against the wind right now, but we will make it to shore. It's been done before, and we will do it again.
To help you get started, we're offering websites, marketing tools, and guidance all for free. Learn more at GoDaddy.com.
What makes a business a business? It's not the circumstances of a world that woke up on the wrong side of the bed that year, that decade. It's the everyday entrepreneur ready to put themselves out there. We're all sailing against the wind right now, but we will make it to shore. It's been done before, and we will do it again.
To help you get started, we're offering websites, marketing tools, and guidance all for free. Learn more at GoDaddy.com.
News Talk host Donnell Ballard, right here on Daily Gossip News and iHeartRadio. Call in at 319-527-6761. News, sports, political views, and more.
All right, y'all. Interception going down on this beautiful Wednesday night. For those who tune in to us right here, we are syndicated. We're syndicated on all the different stations across the country, man. Shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us. Oh man, in Texas, where we've been having some bad weather. It was so bad yesterday that it kind of cut us off of off the area on yesterday. Did y'all notice that, co-host and co-host,
yes.
man? Did y'all notice that?
Yes.
Yes. We was kind of cut off and stuff. All right, y'all. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna read. We got a lot of people inbox me. They tune into the show, and I like to be able to acknowledge some of the people that are tuning in to us. I want to say a big shout out to my boy Jay Watt tuning in to us. He's in New York City. He said he's loving the show, and he said, "Who is that beautiful co-host?" Girl, gotta be talking about you. What do you say?
Thank you.
And she getting all the knowledge, and I'm like, man, what's really going on? All right, then. Jay Walt said he's tuning into the show. He said he loves the show. He think we're doing an awesome job. He said he's been tuning in to us for the past 2 or 3 nights, and said we're doing a great job. Keep up the work, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And he said he's been
He said he's been trying to find us on iHeartRadio. Well, here's what you need to do, y'all. If you want to listen to us on iHeartRadio, all you got to do is download. Well, we got two different apps. We're gonna have you to. We're gonna tell you to download. If you want to go to your Google Store or your App Store, and you can download iHeartRadio. Now, I don't know nothing about no Apple phone, so I can't tell you that. But my co-host can tell you about the app phone. What did you have to do to get the iHeartRadio?
Listen.
Are you on the Apple iCloud?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can download it from there, and the Apple Store and stuff like that. That's how you can get that Apple app. You know.
Okay. Right. Okay.
And with Google Play,
I
you just
can't
go to
tell
Google
you about
Play.
it. Right.
Yeah, and
now,
with
that's
Google
what
Play,
I have to do. I have to go to Google Store.
You know. Yeah, exactly.
I have to go to Google Store.
It's easy, especially on your phone.
Yeah. And also, you want to let them know that they can also download our radio station. You want to bring that up real quick?
Yeah. You can download Enlistic Media on Google Play for free. It's NLISTIC Media MEDIA on Google Play, and it's easy download. You know.
All right. And then you
we're gonna have this on the show too. We're gonna have like the shows that you did not tune into. You can go there and just say you missed today. You could go on our station
and I want to. Okay, and I want to say a big shout out to Tony C. Tony C. lives in, let me see, I'm trying to make sure, Chicago. Okay, Chicago in the building. Tony C. said that he's been listening to us. He said he's been listening to us for the past 2 nights and said that he listens to Blog Talk Show a lot, different Blog Talk programs on Blog Talk, but he said he thinks that this is one of the best programs on Blog Talk Radio, and he said that he is now a new fan of our program, and he said that when he first seen the promotion on Daily Gossip, he thought we were just gossiping about celebrities. He didn't know it was gossiping about what's going on in the news. So he said that that's what caught his attention. And wait a minute, he also said, okay, that female caught my attention too. He's talking about my I'm getting. What is up with you, Miss D? I'm getting jealous. This ain't even about me. This ain't even about me no more. It's about you now, D. What do you say about that?
The
Thank
D
you.
show.
Y'all just keep tuning in and keep following us. Go get better and better.
Oh yeah, yes it is. And also we got one more. If y'all want to inbox us, your shout outs and let us know what you think. You can either inbox me, you can inbox D, or you can inbox even our sports guy, our Dion Ballard, you can inbox him. All right, we got one more. We got Ray Nell. I'm gonna say a female or male. I don't even know. But Ray Nell said, okay, it is a female, y'all. Ray Nell said she is listening to the show. She said it's her first night tuning in. She said she loved the show. She said she loved the hot topics. She said for us to continue to bring up the hot topics. She said she get her news. She is now getting her news from us. Because she said she works all day, and when she get out from work, she don't have nothing else to do. So she gets all her latest update news from us. What do y'all say about that?
Oh, that's great.
That's great. I love it.
Yeah, me too. Let's do it.
Really do.
And so let me ask you guys this. What is going on with President Trump? What's the latest update with Trump? It's almost time for us to do our last. Man, it's crazy how it is already 8:43, y'all. It is crazy how the time is just going by so darn quick.
Yeah, it is. Real quick.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah, we got to put them in.
So let's talk about this
in.
real quick, y'all. Oh, okay. Y'all go ahead on and talk about the latest update that's happened today.
About Trump?
right, y'all. We are back right here on the hottest show in the nation. We didn't go nowhere, did we? I'm tripping, y'all. All right, y'all. I tell you what we're going to do. We're not even going to no more break. We're going to go ahead on and bring our sportsman on. It is official 8:45. He's got the last look at our sports. Then we got Jay Prince. Our boy, not the rapper like Jay Prince, y'all. I want to make sure y'all know.
What's up, Jay?
Coming up, he's our ears to the streets on what's going on, and he'll be calling in every night. We may need to add him to the thing too. But we're gonna go to him after we do our quick look at our last of the sports. Let's go to. Oh, he's not on here. Okay, I tell you what. Since he's not on here, real quick, we're gonna go ahead on and go. We're gonna go. All right. Did we got my boy? Jay Prince? Jay. What is he called, man? I'm getting your name mixed up and everything.
I thought it was
Jay Trill.
Okay, Jay Trill. Well, how did I get Jay Trill mixing with Jay Prince? Oh my God, that's crazy. All right, man. What you got? I want to introduce everybody to my boy right here. Jay Trail is going to be calling in every night, keeping us updated on what's going on with all the different type of protests that's been happening in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Let me tell y'all, when it comes down to going to different protests, my boy be everywhere. Man, you got to talk to the listeners. I heard that the Dallas community went to the mayor's house, Eric Johnson's house, in protest. What's up with that?
Yes.
Tell us all about it, man.
So, actually, a total of 3 times NGAN went to Mayor Eric Johnson's house in Dallas, Texas. The first time I didn't go. The second and third time I went, and it was very interesting to say the least. From what I know, he wasn't there, but his security team was there and tried to get us to not be so loud, but we had a point to prove. You know, we're trying to get the message across to his ways and his tactics in terms of how he is as a mayor and how things could be better out here in Dallas. And actually, one of his neighbors ended up getting arrested for hitting one of the protesters. We were actually about to leave his house, and this old white guy comes down the street, going about 10, 15 miles an hour, and actually hits 2 protesters, both ladies, both black, and one of them was pregnant, and he also had a gun. He also had a gun and showed it to us and pointed it at us. It was like a handgun, but nonetheless it was a gun, and pointed at us as well. So I kid y'all not, it took the officers about 3 hours to get him to be arrested after Dominique told us to go ahead and call the authorities. So the incident happened about 7:45. He didn't get arrested until like 10:55 at night. So
wow.
Yeah, so it was crazy. We recorded it all on video, got a license plate, tried to follow him to where he was going out the neighborhood, but we couldn't keep up with him because, we're on foot, he's in the car. And it was crazy that it took that long for a man to get arrested. We were just all talking, if he was black, he would have been locked up the minute it happened, just like with everything else. Right. But it was just so funny because we were actually about to leave. We were about to go to somebody else's house. I'm not sure whose house we were going to, but we were actually literally about to get in the car, and that's when the guy comes in.
And remind everybody, check this out. Remind everybody that Eric Johnson is not a white man who's the mayor.
No, Eric Johnson
is a young black male.
He's black now. Now, Unc, I'll say this: he is mixed. He's mixed with black and white, but he just to point that out there, he is mixed or whatever, but he's a young guy, very educated, and I'll give him that, but some of the ways, we're not too pleased about it. But I will say, as of recently, he did ask some of the top officials out here in Dallas, like city council people, to take a pay cut, and they weren't too pleased about that. So he's trying to make some ways right, and I'll give him that.
I heard.
Yeah. So.
Well, here's one thing I do like about him. He this happened last year when he first. He been the mayor for a while, but this happened last year. Last year he got with the chief, and I never forget this. He told the chief of police, the black chief of police, that I'm giving you guys 30 days to come up with a plan. I never forget this. 30 days to come up with a plan to reduce crime in the black community. Okay. Now, I don't know whatever happened with that situation because I don't live in Dallas. But I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this, J. Trail, because you live in Dallas. Do you have crime went down since he said that, or is crime worse than it was back then?
So I don't know if y'all remember or not, but last summer in Dallas, literally, I kid y'all not, every single day in Dallas in the summertime, somebody got killed every day out here. To the point where it's a car wash out here in South Dallas called Jim's Car Wash that got closed down because of crime over there. And it's a popular car wash. If you know anybody in Dallas, they post up, a lot of different activity, but it's really a really popular car wash. They got closed down. They brought in state troopers into South Dallas, which was totally, in my opinion, excessive and extreme. But that's another day for it. But yeah, it was ridiculous out here, last summer. So comparing it to now, with this virus going around, crime has went down somewhat, but I feel as though within the last couple of weeks, it's been back on the rise again. It wasn't as bad as last summer, but it's still bad though. So, I don't think it's.
But I tell you what, man. I tell you what, we got to get ready to go to the sports, man. We definitely gonna bring you back on tomorrow night. Make sure you call in, and we're gonna bring you on a little early tomorrow, man. Because right now everything is going crazy. And shout out to everybody tuning in to us on iHeartRadio, man. We got over. What all do we got? Co-host and Dion, we got 120 million views on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, about 89 million.
Yeah, because you're right. It is 89 million. You're right. It is
89 million.
And then we got and we got a lot of people tuning in to us not only on here, but we have people tuning in to us all over. I talked to a guy today said he's tuning in to us overseas in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So shout out to all of our Nigerian friends and overseas, our international fan base over there that love listening to the show. So shout out to them. Man, we'll check back in with you tomorrow,
and our syndicated radio shows. And our syndicated radio shows that play our our show. Shout out to them.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. All right, man. We'll check back in with you tomorrow, okay, man?
All right, I appreciate y'all, definitely.
All right.
Appreciate
That's how Jake Trail. Y'all think about it every night. All right, it's time for us to get ready for the sport. We're not even going to no more commercial break. We got 7 minutes left. We're gonna go live now to our sports reporter. Lotto got the sports news you can use. And oh my gosh, man, he got some cowboy news. We're gonna find out coming up right now. What you got in the sports news, man? Let's hear it.
we do got some cowboy news, man. Look, they had their last training camp practice about 2 days ago, Monday, and I got some ratings. The ratings in the NFL came out for best players in the league, and we got Dak at number 20, and we got Zeke Elliott at number 24. I don't know if I really agree with those, but I don't know if I really agree with those.
I'm not a big fan of him. No, I don't like Zach. Zach, I'm not too into Zach. I'm just not too into him. I don't think. I think last year we was like for all that money.
Oh man,
I don't like Z. No, I'm not a Z fan. See, but I'm
think too. I'm more than that. But yeah, their season, their preseason kickoffs is Sunday at 8:20, September 13th, against the Los Angeles Rams in their new Coliseum in Inglewood. So we're gonna see how that turns out. And then we got the Heat and Bucks. They just finished. The Heat take a 2-0 series lead against the Bucks. They won 116-114.
Kickoff.
They just won that. They're up 2-0. Then we got the Rockets. They're in action right now against the Thunder, and that's the score of that is Thunder 30 and the Rockets 29. There's actually reports. I want to go back to the Heat and Bucks. There's actually reports that if Giannis and the Bucks lose to the Heat, that he will choose to go to Miami in free agency. So we'll see about that. So
wow, man.
I would like to see him go with
the Warriors.
Say
you got some Patriot news? You got some Patriot news for my boy? You know, Dion wanted his Patriot
news.
Yeah. What's up with the Pats?
What's going on with the Pats? They got Cam Newton now. How do you feel about that?
Oh yeah, Cam Newton is nice. I'm so glad we got some like young blood in there. Cause we need it, man. We need to start over. You know what I'm saying? Since we lost my boy, you know, we're gonna miss him.
Yeah.
Brady.
Yeah, and we got Tom Brady now down here in Tampa Bay, so
yeah, I want to see how he do down there. You know, that's gonna be
what
nice.
Y'all think about the new? Let me ask y'all this: what y'all think about the new Dallas the new Dallas head coach? Dallas Cowboy head coach.
Oh, I think it's a perfect fit. McCarthy, I think it's a beautiful fit. He goes from Aaron Rodgers to Dak Prescott.
I tell you what, it's going to be very interesting this year to see how good the Cowboys do, because, you know, Cowboys have not been doing good over the past years. And so with him now becoming the new head coach, what do y'all think? Do y'all think he's going to, change the game of the team?
Yeah, I think he's going to bring exactly what he brought. Yeah, I think he's going to bring exactly what he did with Green Bay down there. He's going to substitute Dak for Aaron Rodgers, and I think he's just going to mix everything up to where Dallas Cowboys needs it to be mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Wow, that is amazing, man. I tell you what, man, we are running out of time, man. We definitely want to thank you, man, for giving us the sports. Y'all make sure y'all check out my boy every single night. Coming up at 45 after the hour. I'm going to say 45 because I don't know what time. We come on different times on different stations. Yeah. So 45 after the hour every single day right here on syndicated. He told my big boss says start saying syndicated. Did it, man? Did it, Dion?
That's right. We did.
He said, man, start saying syndicated radio.
Media Network and iHeartRadio.
That's right. And shout out to everybody that's been listening to us on iHeart too. We got over 89 to 90 million listeners that tune into us on iHeart Radio.
Shout out to everybody.
We love you all.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, and they loving us. I'm hearing that they loving us on iHeart Radio. So big shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us. And again, man, we'll check back in with you tomorrow. Right here on the hottest station, and I got and I co-host. I don't know what's going on. She's too quiet. Why are you so quiet, co-host?
Because y'all was talking about sports, so
you're supposed to be getting into it. You're supposed to come on now. You're supposed to be the female version. Believe it or not, it's more females that watch sports.
I know, and shout out to all the ladies who love the sports and woohoo! I just don't like the Cowboys.
Wow.
You know what? I don't know who's the bigger fan of sports, me or my mother. My mom loves. She is a huge fan of the Dallas Cowboys, and as soon as the Cowboys come on, woo! No, y'all know what she do? As soon as the Cowboys come on, she tell everybody, y'all got to be quiet now. My game is on.
Wow.
That's how loud it is too.
Shout out to all the female fans.
There you go.
She too. Mama old school, Mama tune everybody out and tell everybody to be quiet when they in that room. Especially doing a family together.
Mama.
Y'all got to be quiet. Y'all got to go outside with all that. Already.
Not when my game is
all right,
on.
Y'all, man, we're getting ready to close this part of the show, man. Y'all got any quick shout-outs before we go up there?
Just
shout out to everybody and everyone who went, especially to the lady who called in, and she had been to jail and to prison, and to the young man who came on. So I want to shout out everyone who has been down and out and have been able to get up and pull, get themselves together and keep it moving. Yes, keep it moving.
Right,
don't let anything.
That's right. Okay, we got 48 seconds. Okay, well, real quick, what you want to say, man? Dion?
I want to shout out everybody that called in. I want to shout out to my co-host. Shout out to Enlisted Radio. Shout out to Toy. Shout out to Wink Dog. Shout out AB. Shout out to oh wow.
We got 19 seconds. Lotto, you next. Oh,
Yeah,
10 seconds.
If you want to keep shouting, no. Give me shout.
Yo,
shout out to iHeartRadio.
Shout
Shout out to
management.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Do your thing. Whoa.
All right, we got 3 seconds
Yeah,
left.
go ahead.
All right, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to us. Remember, if it is to be, it's up to you to make a difference. Good night.
News Talk host Donnell Baylor. Right here on Daily Gossip News and iHeartRadio. Call in at 319-527-6761. News, sports, political views, and more.